Ah, y'all picking up on a pattern here?
Yeah.
What's the next one going to be? 1/8, right? This would be 2 to the negative 3. That's 1 over 2 cubed, and that's 1/8. All right, let's take a look at this graph. Now, when I draw this, I only have 7 points to plot, right? I'm going to have 7 points here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, this is the x-coordinate, the y-coordinate. X-coordinate, y-coordinate, x-coordinate, y-coordinate, right? What is the biggest y value that comes out? The biggest y value? 8. Do y'all see the 8, right? So when I draw my y-axis, I want to make sure I give myself enough space to go up 8. So does that seem like a natural place to cut it like that? And then fill in the rest of these little tick marks. There's 8. And then as far as left and right, I'm only going to go 3 to the right and 3 to the left, right? So just put these however you want. 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, -3. And now we get to draw it. Plug in, let's do the 0, 1, 2, 3 first, because those are pretty easy. 0, you plug in 0, you get 1. That's right here. You plug in 1, it spits out what? 2, so up 2, that puts you here. You plug in 2, it spits out 4. And you plug in 3, and it spits out 8. And if I connected these together, it would almost look like we're going to get a parabola, right? But the other side, the left side, is not behaving like a parabola. So let's see what happens. You plug in -1, you get a half. So if I go out here to -1, that means I go up a half, which puts me there. If I go to -2, it spits out 1/4, so I go up even less. Do y'all see it? Yeah. What's it going to be? As I go that way, what's happening? It never touches, right? And I have that thing we called a horizontal asymptote, which I'm going to represent with a dotted line out there. This is the graph of 2 to the x. What do y'all think? Pretty straightforward? All right, what I'd like for you to do for your homework is I just want you to practice graphing, doing exactly what I did here with some different numbers, with some different bases, all right? I'm not going to collect these. This is homework. We're not working out of the packet. So homework, sketch the following. Problem number 1. F of x. Let's do 3 to the x because we already kind of did that one. But we never plugged negative numbers into that one. And then I want you to do a couple more. F of x equals 1/2 raised to the x. We talked about that one, but we never graphed it. Then I want you to do some weird ones. I want you to do 2.5 to the x. This is going to test your ability to use your calculator. Because remember, each of these you're going to have to plug in like 2.5 and you plug the power in there, right? So raising it. So this just tests that you're plugging things in right. And then the last one. We can never have a negative here. I haven't talked about that yet, but I will. I'm saving that for next class. This one's going to look strange, but 2.718 to the x. These are going to look very similar to each other, but they're going to give you different values. So I will cut out early, but let me just remind you, what I'm expecting here is everyone's going to have the x-axis is going to be 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, -3. The y-axis, how far you go up on this, is going to come off of when you actually plug in the numbers into this and get your table. That table will tell you how big your y needs to be. So like on this one, the biggest y value I'm going to have is 27. Because this is 3 cubed is 27. So when I draw it, I'm going to want 27 to be the highest. Understand? Pardon? Oh yeah, if you want to collect your papers, I'm going to just put a stack over here. I'll separate them into 2 piles. If you don't want to collect it now, you can wait. You're free to go. Exam review, some old exams. That's that. This is the factoring. Yeah.